guys, it's Carly, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup review. This is actually going to be my second makeup review I've ever actually done on my channel. The first one I did was actually on my Becca/Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette, which was last summer. So I'm hoping that I can get more of these out for you guys because I really enjoy makeup. Like, I always wanted to do makeup videos and makeup tutorials, but I've always been like, I don't know, I guess like nervous to do them or like just want them to come out perfectly. But yeah, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay. This palette retails for $59. And it is just a regular naked palette as normal, and it's the same size as the naked palette. It slides out like this, which is actually, I think, different. The rest of them would normally come in like a box, a rectangular box, but this one slides out. They were going for like a match box kind of theme. I will show you that in a few minutes, but yeah, so this palette retails for $59 in Ulta, Sephora, and on Urban Decay's website. I actually bought this one in Sephora because Ulta was sold out. I do a little makeup tutorial towards the end. I will go through it with you and show you how I create this look on my eyes right now. I didn't do the most extreme look that I could ever do with this palette because I was going somewhere, but it is so wearable. Like, it's perfect for natural days, it's perfect for glam days, it's perfect for dramatic, it's perfect for smoky. You can do whatever you really want with this palette. When I was using it, I didn't have many bad things to say about it. There was no dryness in the colors I used on my eyes, but I will go through each shade more when I show you the swatches. The first thing that we're going to do is just kind of look at the packaging, and yeah, so let's get started. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave comments down below on different ideas for videos, and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get into it. So as you can tell, the box looks like this. It is a very warm toned palette. As you can tell, there's no cool shades in here whatsoever. Naked Heat is a 100% warm toned palette. It does come with a double-ended blending and detailed crease brush. The front, obviously, it just shows, you know, naked in gold and the shadows behind it. The back looks like this. It's really nothing spectacular. The inside is really cute, though. I have to admit, I really did like the little matchbox thing, which I will show you in a second. But on the back, it does say, Naked Heat's up, get lit with 12 all new, which get lit, I'm guessing they were going for, like, you know, the teenage slang. What is wrong with me? Get lit with 12 all new, can't live without amber hued neutrals, including warm browns, burnt oranges, and rich siennas. From a super smooth red brown and a glimmering copper to a deep shifty bronze, this palette has everything you need to create sultry daytime looks, intensely smoky nighttime looks, and everything in between. And that is so funny to me because I actually did not read the back of this box before, and that's almost exactly what matched up with my point of view on how you can use this palette. So they're really not wrong about that at all. Now getting onto the inside, it slides right out like this. And the back looks like this. It's supposed to be, you know, like flames or whatever. And this is the Naked Heat palette. It's a beautiful package. And then this pops out and it's supposed to be like matches. They coordinate with the different shadows, like lightest to darkest. I don't think people really got that, but here's the palette. It is beautiful amber packaging, and it has like that heat wave. On the front, it is raised a tiny little bit, which is cute. I like that. It's not too extreme, so it is going to be okay to stack for palette storage. And then when you open it up like this is what it looks like. You do get a really nice big mirror, which I do love about the Naked palettes. They all have that. I think except for the first one has a smaller one, or maybe not one at all. I don't have the first one, so I don't really know. But this one is really nice and big, so it's great for traveling. These shades are absolutely gorgeous, and now you can kind of see what I'm saying as they get lighter to darker, and that's kind of like what the matches do. If that makes, I hope that makes sense, because I think it's so clever and no one's appreciating it. But yeah, and then you get this duo-sided brush, looks just like this. And there's a pointier side and then a more dense flat side. which I used on my eyes in the video, and I actually thought it worked really nice. And a lot of the naked brushes don't normally go that well, like with the shadows. Like, I don't normally use them, and I don't think a lot of people normally do. Now, heading into the swatches, I'm going to give a little bit of a description as I go through each of the swatches with you. The first color is Ounce. It's a gorgeous ivory shimmer. Now, I do say when I tried on my eyes that it's not my favorite color. I feel like they should have just left it matte. I feel like it shouldn't, if it was going to be a shimmer, they should have put the shimmer, you know? I don't think that it really worked that there's not too much shimmer, because I have it on the inner corner of my eyes and on my brow bone, and it is nice for the brow bone, but when you put it on the inner corner, it's just not that pop of highlight that, you know, you kind of want, and that's the only light shimmer shade they put in here that could possibly work for the inner corner. So I was kind of disappointed about that, but it is still a really nice shadow. The next color is Chaser, and it's a light nude matte, and it is really, really, really pretty. That is perfect for, you know, everyday crease. The next color is Sauced, which is a soft terracotta matte, and it's almost like a soft red brown color. It's really nice. The next color is Low Blow. It is a brown matte color, and again, something very natural, neutral. You can put it with really any kind of look that you make with this palette. The next color is Lumbre. I believe that's how you say it. I really am not sure. I don't know if it's Lumbre, Lumbre. I'm so sorry. Please let me know the pronunciation in the comments. It is a copper shimmer with a gold pearl shift, which you can see right away. I have it on my lid, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a duochrome shift, and you can see as soon as you put it on your eyes that there's this golden pearl shift, and it almost looks pink when you put pinky orange when you put it on, and then it shifts so beautifully. The next color is He Devil, and I absolutely love this color. It is very brick red. It's like got a lot of brown undertone to it. Next color is Dirty Talk, and it is a metallic red. It's absolutely stunning. The next color is Scorched, and it is a metallic deep red with gold micro shimmer. And then the next color is Cayenne, again a great crease color, something for the outer V. It is a deep terracotta matte. The next color is En Fuego, and it is a burgundy matte, and that's a plummy but reddish matte shade. The next color is Ashes, which I used in my outer V. It is a deep reddish brown matte. And the next color is Ember, which is a deep metallic copper burgundy, and it has a beautiful, beautiful shine to it when it catches light. It's gorgeous. So as you can tell with these swatches, there almost was no patchiness in any of the shades. The only shade that I saw maybe a little bit of patchiness was En Fuego, and the tiniest amount in Ashes. Everything else swatched beautifully. Cayenne could be on the drier side, but that's just, you just have to work with it. I don't really think that I would call it patchy. I think En Fuego was the patchiest of all of them. And as you can tell, you can barely see Ounce on my skin, but I think that it would definitely look really pretty on a darker skin tone for sure. So yeah, so honestly, this palette is 10 out of 10 for me. I think that I will be using it so much. I think that everyone should add it to their collection. Obviously, this video is not sponsored, but I do just want to say that I really like it. I am going to head you guys into the little tutorial section now if you guys are interested. Here you go. Okay, so first I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer and just place that all over my lid because I want to make sure that this stays on, and also no one ever just wears the eyeshadow. They always put a primer on first. Because this is a palette review, I do want to see what the brushes inside actually, how they actually work. So I'm going to be taking the brush and just place Ounce all over my lid. I'm going to take the fluffier side end of the brush. That's more like a lid brush, and I'm just going to put Ounce all over my lid. Because Ounce is a really nice base. It will go with any look. Even though it does have some, it is like a satiny finish. Okay, now I'm going to take the other end of my brush, and I think I'm going to go in with Sauced, and I'm just going to buff that out in the crease. Nothing too heavy. I do want to make sure it's an even application all around. I'm not going heavier in anywhere specifically. Not yet. I do have to say, as I'm applying these are very, very, very buttery shades. I'm not having any issues blending, as you can see. Like, it's very even pigmentation. I'm not getting patchiness or anything like that. I'm going to just do that on my other eye. It's almost like you have to be kind of careful with how hard you put your brush in, because you do pick up a lot, which I'd rather have than not being able to pick up anything. So also, please let me know in the comments below if you like this setup for how I'm going to be doing tutorials. If you want to be zoomed in more, zoomed in less, or you need better lighting, whatever it is. I just want to know your feedback. I actually really don't have a problem with how this brush is applying whatsoever. I think it's actually a really nice brush. Sometimes these brushes can be like, you know, who really uses the naked brushes? Like, no one, not really. So this is what it looks like in my crease. Next, I think I'm going to go in with He Devil, focused more on the outer corner, but dragging it in still. But you definitely want to keep it lower and almost creating like an outer V. I'm going to take the other end of the brush and buff it out, smooth everything out. I think this is a really, really, really pretty color. I think that I will be getting a lot of use out of this palette. Oh, I hate when my jokers do that. I think I will be getting a lot of use out of this palette. Next, I'm going to take, I think I want to use Lumber. I think it's either Lumber or Lumbre. I can't really tell. Please let me know if I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to take some of Lumber, or Lumbre. I don't know what I'm saying. I think it's Lumbre, because there's like En Fuego, which is like very hot or whatever in Spanish. I think they're trying to be a little Spanish here. And now this is like a pink shift, which I think is really, 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 really pretty. Because it's almost orangey in the pan, and then you can see the duochrome shift of it on your eyes. It's beautiful. And I feel like when I was watching like tutorials and reviews on this palette, I wasn't seeing many people use Lumbre. I feel like I'm offending the Spanish community by saying it like that. I'm gonna go back in with He Devil in my crease, in the outer corner, and then dragging it into my crease. Okay, so this is how the look is coming out so far. Next, I'm going to take some of En Fuego in my outer V, once again darkening it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of Ashes, just the tiniest amount. I'm placing that again in my outer V to create some depth. And not for nothing, I love how summer and fall you could really go with this palette. I'm going to take a little bit of Ounce and place that in my inner corner. It's really subtle. It is there, but it's very subtle. Not my favorite color out of this palette, but definitely usable. I will use it. I just feel like I'm going to go in with a different brush because I don't think I'm picking up enough with this fluffy brush. I need a denser brush to pack. There we go. Now I'm seeing a little bit more of a difference. Obviously that brush isn't usable for everything. I'm going to put some in my brow bone area. I think it's really beautiful in the brow bone area because it's nice and subtle, but when it hits the light, you see that highlight, and it's really beautiful. I'm just going to take my own fluffy brush now and go in and fluff everything out. I'm going to take a flat end brush like this and just go in with He Devil underneath. Now I'm going to go back in with the brush that they gave me, the pointier side, and just blend that out. Buff it a little bit. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and clean up, create a straighter line. And then go back in with my fluffy brush and blend everything all together. And I think that's it for the shadows. I'm going to apply some mascara now. Okay, now that I applied some mascara, I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera and come back on when I'm done. So I hope you guys liked this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really liked making it. I definitely want to do more. I have just received another palette in the mail that I want to do a video on, and I am not telling what it is, so you'll just have to subscribe in order to see what it is. Also, if you're interested in knowing when I upload, I kind of upload sporadically because I don't really have a straight schedule, but I have been uploading every week, once a week, for the past 2 weeks now, and I'm proud of myself because I could never ever do that. So if you are interested, just subscribe down below and leave some comments on what you think I should do next. And thank you guys for watching so much. I'm so happy that I got to film this, and I would definitely recommend this palette. See you guys next time. Bye!